I'm Miles Connely, and today we're down at the Scotiabank Centre for the Subway AUS Basketball Championships. Now, I've done a couple things in the past that I'm not so proud of, and I'm sure you have too. Today we're going out to the fans to see what's the worst thing they've done.
Middle of the night, we had just finished like a 3-night gig. I had met up with a bunch of friends of mine. We had gone out and had some delicious tequila shooters. They were unreal. And the night was over, I come back to the hotel, and I was feeling good, everything was great. So I get undressed and I crawl into bed, and as you do at a time like this, you have to use the washroom. So got up, and in the state that I was in, took the wrong door, didn't go into the washroom, took the side door out into the hallway. So I start first quietly knocking on the door, because I still gotta go to the washroom, right? So I start knocking on the door, nothing. So I start knocking a little louder. Nothing. I start knocking a little louder, and all of a sudden, this lady coming back from wherever she was walks by and kind of looks at me and gives me one of the, "Are you all right?" And I'm like, "No worries." Try to be cool, right? So finally, frantically banging on the door, the gentleman that was playing with me gets up and he opens the door and just looks at me and goes, "What are you doing in the hallway in your underwear?"
Well, we were on a family vacation in PEI. We have like a cottage, and there's a golf course right next to us. So at night, they usually leave the keys in because my grandfather owns the golf course. So we went at night and stole a couple golf carts and went around the golf course on them. And yeah, we got caught by my grandfather and we were grounded for a while.
I once had a pet lobster named Larry that I kept alive for a week because I thought I was protecting him from my parents, but he ended up having a very slow and painful death, and it smelled very bad.
So by pet, you mean your family was going to have a lobster feed,
Yes.
and you didn't want this to happen because you became attached to Larry the lobster.
Yes.
And so where did you keep him?
In my bedroom.
Was he in water? Was he just under the covers? What was going on?
He was in a styrofoam bucket that I would sit on when my parents came into my room.
The worst thing I ever done, there was this thing that was called Napster, and there's this thing that's called music. And what I did was I downloaded the music instead of paying for it, and then I put it on CDs. It was called burning CDs.
A couple years ago, parked my vehicle on a hill, didn't put the emergency brake on. Later found the car had rolled down the entirety of the hill, hitting 6 other vehicles and causing $30,000 worth of property damage. My insurance increased slightly. I'm paying an additional premium due to this fault, but I wasn't even there to see this alleged car accident.
We had some weird answers out there today. For me, grade 4 dodgeball incident. She knows exactly who she is, and I made her cry. I'm Miles Connely, your AUS Pepsi insider. For more information, check out AtlanticUniversitySport.com.